Hey everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a very casual video for you all. I have been thinking about doing just a very quick declutter here on my channel. It's been a few months since I've done one, and I've gotten my collection pretty much to the point where I love everything, but there's just like a couple of things that when I look at them, they stress me out opposed to like actually bringing me joy. And so I thought I would go through and take you guys with me on selecting those items. And my best friend Danny is getting married soon, and she's gonna do her own like hair and makeup. So I'm gonna go see her and we're gonna practice her hair and makeup. And so I thought I would give these products to her if she wanted them, to see if maybe they would be something that would work on her wedding day. If not, like, no pressure. She can just wear them whenever she wants, obviously. But I'm gonna turn the camera around, and we're gonna go drawer by drawer. I have an IKEA 5. If you watch my weekly makeup baskets, I will link my most recent one down below. Then you're very well aware of what my makeup collection consists of and looks like and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you're new, please subscribe. Sometimes I'm very casual and sometimes I'm glammed up. I just like to keep it real and just, you know, this is roll off right here. Makeup, girls, boys, we just love each other, coming together over a common interest. I just love it. So please subscribe if you're new. But either way, let's go ahead and get started. I don't think I usually say that, but here we go. I'm just going to give you a glimpse into my everyday makeup drawer. It is the top section, and I'm actually not going to get rid of anything in here. I have Project Pan items here, and then this is like mascaras, blushes, concealer. These are my everyday products, and then these are the current foundation and primer and palette. So we're not going to get rid of anything in here, so let's go down to blushes. Okay, like I said, I'm probably not going to get rid of a whole bunch in my collection, but I do want to just do like kind of a once over to see if there's anything. So I have my NYX. I really like these. This one is in Sweet Spring, which actually my friend Danny got for me. So I like that one. This one is in Nude to Me. Again, really like that one. And I know this one's my favorite. This one is the Mauve Me. Mauve Anything is my favorite. So I'm going to keep those. And I did an underrated blushes video. I'll link down below, and that I talked about these. This Milani one in Romantic Rose, I don't use it a lot, but I just like can't bring myself to get rid of it. So I will keep that. And then I have two other Milani blushes that I'm for sure going to keep. Luminoso, of course, and then Dulce Pink. I really, really like these. And then just some random ones. Another NYX blush. This one is another mauve. It's mauve and out. I haven't used this one a lot, even though I've had it a few months, but I still want to keep it. And then Essence Touch Blush. This one is in 20 Satin. Such a gorgeous blush for an affordable price. It's under $5, so definitely want to keep that. I know I for sure want to keep, this is It Cosmetics Je Ne Sais Quoi, my all-time favorite blush in my collection. Another favorite is Urban Decay Fetish. So freaking pretty. Definitely want to keep that. And Clinique Colourpop is just like one of those classics. Like, come on now. And then back here, let me scoot you up. We have two box blushes by Benefit. We have Dallas, which is one of my favorites. It's just so pretty, so pretty. So many different uses: contour, blush, bronzer, whatever. Sugar Bomb. This one was passed along to me by friend and subscriber. If we want to focus, there we go. So pretty. It ends up being more like a peach color on me, but I do enjoy it. These two items were also given to me. Same person. I still haven't tried this NARS Liquid Orgasm Blush. I need to do that. Too Faced Peach Beach. I've only used it once, but I enjoyed it a lot. It works as a highlight and or blush topper, like so many different uses. So far we have gotten rid of nothing. Great. Okay. back here, I know I'm not getting rid of these. This is Hourglass Mood Exposure. So freaking pretty. NARS Orgasm. Then Ciate, this one is in Summer Love. Such cute packaging. And I'm almost made it through the spray over, which I don't know why such an expensive blush has a spray over, but this is everyday life, people. It's what we're working with. And then, of course, keeping MAC Crisp White from a limited edition a few years back, but I really enjoy it. So nothing here is going to get cut, but I do have some palettes. I'm going to put this in the chopping block. I'm going to use it a couple more times, but I feel like it's going to get passed along. This Real Her came from BoxyCharm, and this is kind of like my struggle with BoxyCharm is I feel like out of the 5 products, I like 2 a lot, and those 2 are worth the $21, but then the others I'm just kind of like, Ugh. So this is Real Her, Be Fearless, Be Limitless, and this I just didn't get a lot of payoff. This is super sparkly, like glittery, and it really scares me, but I'll use it one more time, but I think honestly I'm just gonna pass that along. I know I love the Maybelline Master Blush. I also love the NYX Sweet Cheeks, and I love the Tarte. So definitely going to keep that. And let me actually, I have some skincare samples back here. This one is Juice Beauty Green Apple Peel. I'm not going to use a peel off mask. They scare me, so I'm going to pass that along. Invisible Perfecting Shield. What is this? Blurs and protects. Yeah, I'll try that. And this is Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer. Apply daily, redirect and leave dryness. Can be worn alone or under makeup. I'm not going to use this because I have really sensitive skin, and I feel like Proactive has some strong ingredients in it. So I will pass that along. And then I just have this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and I do want to try that. I hear a lot of people, like Kristen Game, I think that's the one she talks about. I don't know, I just hear people talk about their skincare, and I find it to be intriguing. So, 3 items from this drawer, not too shabby. Let's go down to the next one. Okay, this is like my favorite drawer. This is primers, bronzers, foundations, all my highlighters, and some palettes. So let's start in this first section. Okay, so here are my primers. I know for sure I want to keep Cover FX Illuminating Primer. This came in a BoxyCharm, and this is one that I really like. This is Dr. Brandt Illuminating Primer, and this is one that would have been like, I don't know, $45, $50, so I really like it. Doesn't want to focus for you. There we go. But I really like this one. I love this Laura Mercier Radiant Primer. And I haven't really used this MAC Strobe Cream, but I've always been interested in it, so I'm going to keep it and try this. This is a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea that was also passed along to me by same friend and subscriber, but I know I want to keep it. It's just a thin formula, so it's not something, how do I say this? It's not something I want to wear every day, but I also haven't worn it enough. I just need to create my relationship with it, really, and I want to keep it so we can create that relationship, if that makes sense. Oops, hitting the camera. Then this is Maybelline Fit Me, and this one is in Dewy, Dewy and Smooth, Classic Ivory 120. So this is the closest to my winter color, so that's why it's over here and not like to the side. The one in my everyday drawer is almost done, and then I have one in a project pan coming up that won't take very long. So this is the last one that I have that is for my winter color, so keeping that. Then in the middle here are my bronzers. Here is another one. This is a palette that came in BoxyCharm, and looking at it stresses me out a little bit, but I feel like I should try it. But I'm just not, it like scares me. Like what is this glitter? I don't know. It's gonna go in the maybe I'll try it one more time, but I'm probably just gonna pass it along. The rest of these I definitely want to keep. This is Milani Glow Bronzer. absolutely adore. Milani has some good drugstore products. This is one that I haven't tried yet, but it was passed along to me, Pink Leopard by Too Faced. I want to try it. I don't want to just get rid of it. This one I was so excited to buy. This is L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer. I haven't bought very many makeup products this year. I bought this, my Maybelline Concealer, and my Essence Brow. I think that's it that I have personally bought. My boyfriend bought me a highlighter, but yeah. So I really like this one, and I ended up getting this one in medium, which I'm glad I did because they were out of light when I went to get it, and it works great for me. So my all-time favorite bronzer, this is Tarte Park Avenue Princess. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Another favorite is Hourglass. This one is Luminous Bronze Light. It's one of their ambient powders. Also super gorgeous. And then this one is kind of like meh. This used to be like an old holy grail pre-YouTube binge watching era. So it's Rimmel Natural Bronze Waterproof Bronzing Powder. And this one is in 021 Sunlight. I want to give it more use. It's not one that like calls my attention, but when I do use it, I really enjoy it. So, and this is just like a $5 or $6 bronzer. It's really nice. And then let me pull out this other guy. And then these are my summer foundations. I'm going to keep them for now and, you know, just see what happens in the summer. So this is L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and this one is in 102. It's a little dark. It kind of looks nice when I put it on, but then it oxidizes a little bit to a darker color. This is my CC Plus, and this one is in light. Yeah, I do like it, but it's too dark for me right now. And then this one is Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse 20 Classic Ivory. I bought all 3 of these in the summer, last summer, so they're not very old. So yeah, I'm going to set them to the side for now, but I do want to keep them and use them. And then for highlights, oh my gosh. I honestly, who gets rid of a highlight? I mean, lots of people do. But Wet n Wild, I don't use this one a lot, Hollywood Boulevard, but it's been like renamed since then. But it's just so freaking good. I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of Wet n Wild Gold Bar. I can't get rid of my Laura Geller ones. This one is in Charming Pink, and this one is in Ballerina. Urban Decay Sin, I can't get rid of that. It's just like low-key awesome. MAC, you know this one is not going anywhere. Oh darling. Essence, that's not going anywhere. This one is Becca Pearl. It's their, oops, I'm holding everything, it's making it hard. It's the white one. I love these NYX ones, even though they're not everyday. There's Lavender Steel, which is this one. Twilight Tinkle, which is this one. It's just fun having these like different ones on hand. I picked up the MAC one that is Happy Go Dazingly that came out this past winter for the holidays. Yep, that's what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. This Tarte Exposed is one of my favorite highlights. Again, low-key highlight. Low-key meaning like nobody talks about it, but it's amazing. This Wet n Wild highlighter one in Precious Petals, this really is one I could pass on. Okay, this is going to sound crazy. Highlighters do not give me texture, but this one gives me texture. And I think it looks gorgeous, but like I see bumps that I don't see with any other product, and that like is obviously concerning to me. We're going to put this in the maybe pile. And then these two Master Chromes by Maybelline, I absolutely love. There is this one, which is Molted Gold. And then there is this one, which is Molted Rose Gold. And this is the one my boyfriend bought me this year. So definitely keeping that. And let's go over to these palettes. Again, not a lot here I'm going to get rid of. I have, which is really hard to get out, but Anastasia Glow Kit in Sugar. Let me grab it. Okay, here's the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sugar. I really love this. It's not going anywhere. Guys, I think I will go ahead and pass this. This is Wet n Wild Contouring Palette, in Caramel Toffee. This is one, if you watch one of my most recent project pans, I was like, I never use it. Let me see what work I can do on it. This is like significantly too dark for me. And the yellow works, but it's not like an everyday thing. So I'm going to pass this along. And if you watch my channel regularly, you know that I love, let me grab it. You know I love this one. Oops. This is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. Now this obviously gets a ton of love, and like there's some dips even though you can't see it in the contour side. Like I use the contour literally every day and I set my under eyes with this. So this is something that I would definitely consider repurchasing it after I run out of it. Alright, and then this, my friend Danny also bought me, Born to Glow. She got me this for Christmas. And this one, it's just their highlight palette. So, love it, love it. And then this is one of my favorites. It's an older one in my collection, Urban Decay Naked Flush and Streak. And I have Hit Pan and that bronzer. Hey! That is not going anywhere. This is another thing that's not going anywhere. This is Becca Sun Chaser palette. The bronzer is too dark for me right now, but the other ones are just gorgeous. The bronzer is in Eye Panama Sunset, Apricot Blossom is the blush, and then Opal is the highlight. These little palettes, if you pick them up, they are limited edition, but it's a good way to try their highlighters for an affordable price. And I do like this. This is another BoxyCharm item that I really like. This is Pure Bronze and Brighten, and it's super crazy looking, but they go on pretty sheer for the most part. This you actually have to build up. This you have to build up. This is intense, but you can kind of blend it down with your powder and stuff. So another BoxyCharm item I like. So far, I'm kind of like 50-50 about BoxyCharm. I have some products that I really love from it, and then I have some that I'm like, meh. And then also, speaking of BoxyCharm, I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. This is Naked Cosmetics, and I haven't used it, and I just do not feel inspired to use it. This is what it looks like, and since I have these NYX ones over here, where did the other one go? Here it is. Since I have these NYX, I feel like I'm getting that duochrome whatever vibe if I need it, but I have owned this for 2 weeks and it sat in my makeup basket for 2 weeks and I just felt no desire to pull it. Like I don't know. It's like, it's pretty, but I think my friend Danny would love this actually. So I'm going to pass that along to her. She's getting a lot of BoxyCharm stuff. Like, should be assigned to me to really monitor whether I want to keep BoxyCharm or not. Okay, anyways, we're going to go down to eyes. Okay, last but certainly not least, there is not a lot in here I wanted to get rid of either. So in this little container, so right here, I still haven't tried this e.l.f. palette, the sculpting. I was passed along to me, but I need to use it. NYX Roll-On Shimmer Salmon. I don't use it a lot, but I want to keep it. I was actually with my girl Danny when I bought it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. This is Revlon IR. I got it on clearance at Walgreens before I bought the Stila one, wondering if they were like similar in any way, and they're not. This just doesn't really dry down, and so it feels like, I don't know, gunky on the eyes all day. So I'll pass that along. Definitely keeping Stila Karma Kitten. I'm going to keep this eye pencil from It Cosmetics. This came in BoxyCharm as well, and I am excited to use it. Keeping Urban Decay Primer Potion. You know what? I got this for free in an Urban Decay order, and I'm actually going to pass it along because I just use concealer on my eyelids as primer, and this isn't old, so I've used it a handful of times, so I want to pass that along before it like gets too old. This I'm going to go ahead and toss. This is the Eye Studio Pomegranate Punk Color Tattoo. I just don't like potted cream products, and I bought this because of the hype around it. I was seeing it in people's weekly makeup baskets, but I legit haven't used it in 6 months. I pulled it recently in a makeup basket. I can't talk, but I just didn't really use it, maybe one time. And this is like 2.5 years old, so that's a lot for a cream product. So I will go ahead and pass that along. I love this. This is a Buxom shadow, and I always forget the name of it. Oh, Glitz Factor. Buxom shadows is the only one I've tried, but I like it. And I like my infallibles, so I'm definitely keeping those. I have Ice Latte, I have Glistening Garnet, and I have Amber Rush. These are not going anywhere from my collection. I'm going to keep my NYX Glitter Glue. This is really nice. And then I'm also going to keep this Urban Decay Riff. It's pretty new in my collection. And then I have these MAC pigments that I don't use often, but I'm glad to have them. It is Naked, Rose, and Tan. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Got rid of 3 things there. Let's move over. Alright. Yes, please palette. Keeping that. Yes, please. Gonna keep this Wild at Heart by BH Cosmetics. That was a gift from my friend Katie. This Tarte is my go-to travel palette, and this is Rainforest After Dark. Definitely keeping it. I love everything in there. This NYX Ultimate, this one is in Warm Neutrals, also a favorite. This is one I don't pull a lot, but when I do, I'm like, why don't I pull this more? Really love it. This is Comfort Zone by Wet n Wild, keeping that. This Jewels by CoverGirl, definitely keeping. And then this Urban Decay just has some singles, and I love them all, so I'm keeping those. Let me pull this out. Here I have the double Entendre palette, definitely keeping that. And then these are mascaras that I am keeping, and I just keep them to the side because, I mean, what else do you do with backup mascaras? Back here, let me zoom you up. This is my Tarte palette, magnetic palette, so gonna keep all of that. This was also passed along to me, and I can't believe I haven't used it yet, but this is Kat Von D Monarch palette. I'm so excited to try this. Like, it's discontinued, and I'm just excited to have my hands on it. So I'm definitely going to keep that. And then my Lorac Mega Pro 3 is one of my favorite palettes, even though it is so gross, like, because of its being white. But yes, yes. Okay, so let me put this stuff back. And then last but not least in my collection are these palettes, and honestly, palettes are like my favorite thing, and they're so expensive, like I'm not getting rid of them. This was passed along to me. This is Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Nay. I really liked it, and I know it's super old and not available. It's super old in YouTube world, not in real life world. So I'm gonna keep that. I have my Lorac Pro 2. Absolutely love it. I have my Urban Decay Naked Smoky. Absolutely love it. Gonna keep it. Urban Decay Naked 3, my first high-end palette. You know I'm gonna keep that. And then another Lorac Pro. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. That's why I have the most of it. That's the second one. Gonna keep that. Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. I haven't used this as much as I should, but I really love it. So gonna keep that. This came in BoxyCharm. It's Glam Metals by Crown, and I do really like it. Another BoxyCharm product. I'm sorry I talk about it so much, but I'm just trying to determine if I want to keep spending $21 a month on it, or just, I don't know. So, do you guys get BoxyCharm? Like, how do you feel about it? Anyways, this is e.l.f. Mad for Matte 2. Gorgeous. Like, this is one of the best $10 drugstore palettes you can get, and I don't use it enough, mostly because it's so small and I forget about it. 2 NYX Advent Pop palettes. This is a really nice eyeshadow palette. The formula is nice. There's Nouveau Chic, and there is Art Throb. The Art Throb one, like, the colors don't make sense, but it's nice to have pops of color to pull this in to use. I know a lot of people like Declutter because they're like, I don't understand the color scheme. This Lorac, this type of Lorac palette, the Afterglow, if you see them in this little plastic case, it is not the same formula as these other ones, and that's why I bought this originally, because I thought it was, and it was such a good deal. It's not, but it's still good, and I do want to keep it. And then my Melt Stacks, I have Rust and I have Dark Matter. And if you are not familiar, this is an indie brand. It's like vegan and cruelty free. They have like a really good message. They are a little bit more expensive, but you can get them on sale. And this is the Rust stack. Absolutely love it. These two stacks are all matte. And so I'll just pull them in ever so often. And these are so beat up. Like, this is not a glitter color. It's matte, but I've used it with so many glitters that it kind of fell over it. But I absolutely love these, and every time I look at them I think I need to pull them. Why do I not pull them every day? But yeah, so let's go through and see what we decluttered. Okay, in terms of things that were sitting in my drawer that I no longer want, we did pretty well. And 3 of these were, like I said, BoxyCharm. We had 2 skincare samples. We had 1, 2, 3 eye products, a highlighter, and then this Wet n Wild face palette. So not too bad for just making sure I'm keeping up with my collection and always going through it and making sure I absolutely love everything that's in it and getting rid of what I don't absolutely love. So not huge in YouTube world standards, but as far as like just routine maintenance of having a larger makeup collection, you want to make sure you're always loving your products and getting the ones out that just don't work for you so that you continue to use your products and not go repurchase stuff because you're like, I don't like anything, if you know what I mean. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!